Right, it's 7:15. We're just doing a day session. Fish from about 12 o'clock until around about now, which is 7:15, with walking and everything. Probably walked about 1.5 miles each way, so 3 miles walking, so keeping fit. Watch these guys in the road here. So there we have it. I didn't catch anything. Learned again. Been given a spot to fish next time where the fish hang out, so we'll give that a go. One night, I think. So see if we can get this right. There you go, that's right now. That's it. Now that should demist steady enough. Yeah, so I tried Scopex squid boilies. Also tried luncheon meat, feeding it. I used quite a lot of luncheon meat today. Well, it wasn't luncheon meat, bacon grill, which is like luncheon meat. So, yeah, fished like 7 hours. I was rolling meat for quite some time. And I had 1 knot rolling meat. I actually waded in a bit as well. I took a bit of a film, but these will all be put on Facebook, not Facebook, they'll be put on YouTube this time. So yeah, it was a blank session, but I saw fish rising. I think they were grayling. I think one was a grayling. Could have been salmon breaching, not too sure. But I was in the barbel sort of area, but the floods have changed it again. As I say, rivers are forever changing. One day you'll go down, it'll be clear, next day there'll be a snag. But normally, if you find a snag, you've found barbel. I think actually I lost 1 fish and it took me into a snag. I'm just going back not far from where I was fishing. So where I'm just heading past the fuel station and then get to the motorway. It's a fair drive. It is a fair drive. It's 20 miles from my house. Well, that's not far. I want to fish the Severn, the Trent, but I like catching local fish, and this particular river has plenty of barbel in there. Probably not as many as the Severn and the Trent, but there's barbel all the same. But when I fish this particular river, I like it because you get a sense of achievement when you catch one, because it wasn't stocked heavily when I worked in the tackle shop many years ago. The barbel were stocked in the Ribble out of the Severn. They were stocked from the Severn into the Ribble, all legitimately by the environmental agency, and some went in the Ribble, some got in the Wire. So yeah, this particular river I fish, yeah, I've said it, but I don't like saying. I did say which particular river there were stocks into, but there's barbel in in most rivers now. I even believe they're in the River Loon. They're in the Loon, they're in the Ribble, they're in the Wyre, Swale. I'm unsure if they're in the River Aire. There's definitely a good grayling river is the Aire and Calder. And then your main barbel rivers are pretty much the Trent, I'd say, is the main barbel river, the Severn, the Avon and the Wye. I'd say they're the 4 main rivers, but you see a lot of tributaries of rivers. If you look on maps and things, like there's a lot of tributaries on the Severn that'll hold barbel, and I think there is at least 2 that will hold barbel that are tributaries to the main river I fish. 2 in particular, just before they go out in the sea. I think the barbel will go in there before they enter the sea water. That's what I think. So I saw what was either a salmon breach and a few fish rising later in the day, but I felt that temperature drop. As I said, I did a bit of wading, rolling meat, and yeah, all good. Although I didn't catch anything, it was nice. I saw kingfisher, a few different ducks, swans. Saw the kingfisher 2 or 3 times today. So yeah, it's a bonus is catching fish. But what I've learned, I was talking to one guy, a really nice guy, and he was telling me all about how often he fishes on the free stretch of the river. He was telling me he's had big pike, big carp, lots of barbel, big barbel. I think the biggest barbel he's seen, and it was weighed, was 17.6, and that night someone had a 14.5, or just shy of 14.5. They're big barbel for any river. So yeah, the fish are there to be caught, and it's a little bit more local than going to the Severn or the Wye or the Trent. The Trent's being hammered. The river that I fish that gets hammered, there's a certain place that's not far from where you park your car, and that gets hammered. When people hear that there's a lot of big fish being caught, it gets hammered. That's just the way it is. So yep, the river that I've been fishing has got, oh, I missed me fucking turning. Go this way. Pretty sure you can go this way. Yeah, just a different route. That's because I've not got sat nav on. There you go. Not a lot in it, to be quite honest with you. Let's get out of here. Oh, shit. Fucking idiot. fine out. It's fine, it is. Just took a wee wrong turn in, swore at one of the drivers, but such is life. We're alright, that's the main thing. We're all alright, everybody's alright. So that's me heading back down the M6. So I'm going to say ta-ra to everybody. Whatever you're doing tonight, enjoy yourselves, take good care, and see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.